Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Challenge Go For It. I'm Rob, just a job Nutley. With me, as always, Ian the Machine Freeman and Ben the Pen Cartledge. And gentlemen, what a fantastic card we've got here tonight.
An unreal card we have for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Peter Irvin, John Maguire, an unbelievable welterweight war. But right now, we're looking at Salih Kulucan making his debut, 5'7", age 21, from the Diesel Gym, and you can guarantee the nerves will be ringing for this young man.
Debut fighter, fighting out of Diesel Gym. Some very good coaching. And probably the toughest test he'll take in a while, stepping into the cage here at Ultimate Challenge.
Well, you hit the nail on the head, Rob. The Diesel Gym, all the guys coming from the Diesel Gym now, they have been schooled, they have been trained really well, up against the London Shoot Fighters. So all we can expect in this match is awesome skill, because both clubs are top of their game. Definitely top of their games. The Diesel Gym versus London Shoot Fighters. Can't wait.
So making his way down to the cage, as you pointed out, Ian, the London Shoot Fighter. Looking in great shape as he makes his way down. Florian Calin.
I mean, yet another debut fighter, Rob, and I mean, from both fighters' point of view, it's almost a disadvantage because there won't be any footage for either of them to kind of research, so they're going to be concentrating solely on their own game and implementing that own game, and sometimes that's an advantage, sometimes it's a disadvantage, but you've got two debut fighters. This is sure to be a fantastic action-packed affair.
Well, Ben, it's all about who has put the time in the gym, you know, especially a debut fighter. At this moment in time, they think maybe he's training in the gym 3 times a week is enough. I'm sure once the fight is over with, they will want to be in there for 6 times a week, because it is so hard when you're in here. But it's who has put in the time, who has put in all the hard work.
And that's a very good point, Ian. I mean, at this level with debut fighters, fitness and conditioning makes such a difference.
Unbelievably so. Diesel Gym versus London Shoot Fighters.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Troxy Theatre in London, Cage Rage UK presents Ultimate Challenge, Go For It! Our first fight this evening sponsored by Never Back Down 2. Also sponsored by officialwatches.co.uk, the official timekeeper of Ultimate Challenge. And now our first contest of the evening in the Cage Rage UK Featherweight Division. Introducing your first fighter. Fighting out of the blue corner, this man is a mixed martial artist making his MMA debut. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. He weighed in at 61.1 kilograms. Fighting out of Diesel Gym, Salih Kulucan. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist also making his MMA debut. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. He weighed in at 61.1 kilograms. Fighting out of London Shoot Fighters, Florian Calin. And when the action begins, the referee in charge is Andy Sledge.
Okay, boys, this is professional mixed martial arts. We went over the rules yesterday. Any questions for me about the rules? Okay, remember, most importantly, no elbows or kicks to the head of a grounded fighter. Okay, what I expect from you, protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. And when I say stop, you stop. Fight fair, fight hard, fight clean. Touch gloves, make it official. Go all the way back, all the way back.
So here we go. The time for action is now. 2 debut fighters.
Kulucan looks a little bit on his toes.
Are you ready?
But
Let's
does
fight.
this mean that Calin is more confident?
Calin more the one coming forward, looking to engage a little bit. Kulucan, a nice feint there.
Calin looks nice and relaxed, nice and calm. His hands is up high, protecting that chin.
Telegraph that kick slightly, needs to be careful.
A little bit wild is Kulucan. May take a couple of minutes just for him to settle down in this fight. It's the same thing with debut fighters. Once they engage, then you'll find that once they get into the fight, they will calm down a little bit. But Calin now with the clinch. Nice reversal by Kulucan. There's the knees going in by Kulucan.
Good knees to the body there.
Yeah,
Watch
now
the
getting
ground.
into his game.
Be
Now
careful.
looking good. Nice throw there by Calin. Beautifully placed. Now in side control.
And straight into side control, and you're a very good point there. A nice judo style throw there. but as soon as he threw him to the ground, you could tell the first thing he was thinking was position, and now in that side control position, he's looking to work.
Exactly, Ben. Look how calm he is. Look how cool he is. He's not rushing anything. Normally, debut fighters, when they get down to the ground, they try and throw punches straight away. But what he's trying to do is control his opponent. Control before you strike. Now he's going for the guillotine. It's an arm-in guillotine. A little bit safer for Kulucan. Now he tries to get the arm on the inside.
Kulucan trying to break that arm, trying to drive himself forward. Good knee from Calin.
I like the fact that he used that submission almost as a diversion to set that strike up. A very clever fighter at that point. And we talk about debut fighters so much, it's debut mixed martial arts, but we don't know from the backgrounds, these gentlemen could have been kickboxing, any kind of point fighting.
And again with that judo throw. Beautiful by Calin. Well, you can see he's from a judo background or a sambo background because those throws were fantastic. You see what he's wisely doing. He's putting his leg, his thigh under the shoulder, under the armpit of Kulucan. That means he can't put his arm down on the floor. He's controlling his opponent. See where the leg is, the thigh is? It's right up high. That's keeping his shoulder blade, keeping Kulucan's shoulder blade off the floor. Very hard to move from this position. Kulucan needs to get his elbow down and scoop up the back, but he can't do that if his elbow is off the floor, if his shoulder blade is off the floor like that. Calin has been here many times before, looking really good.
Kulucan keeping the leg up. It's down now, but he was keeping that leg up to watch for the mount. To watch for the mount position, excuse me. But
no elbows.
Calin doing the right thing. A real composed performance so far from this debut fighter.
Definitely thinking more of the control. But it's only a matter of time when you control someone like this and they fight to get up. There goes for the guillotine again. Will it be the same thing, Ben? Will it be a knee? But Kulucan did well to throw him off there. Well, you've got to give credit to Kulucan. He's avoided everything so far.
Launches some hand.
Nice overhand right. That caught Calin.
And there's a nice shot. I think it's his.
Oh! It was a clipping left hand there that drops Calin nicely. Good work by Kulucan.
Well, we'll see. Calin is the man who likes it on the ground, but the man who's winning the stand-up is Kulucan. Again, will Calin look for that judo throw? Normally when they step in sideways there, he's stepping sideways there. Is he going to look for a trip?
Looking for possibly.
Kulucan needs to be careful. That head is way down low. He needs to be careful he doesn't get kneed in the face.
You see, once again, he's going for that head control, maybe looking to throw over the top.
Calin looking for that hip toss again. Kulucan done well to avoid it.
Kulucan seems much more comfortable standing up. That's a very good observation. His hands look somewhat tidier, but he's got to be careful of when he's coming back with the counter punching, and here come the strikes. Calin closing the distance.
Yes,
There's that throw again. 3 for 3.
Nicely done.
And every time he's landing straight into side control.
Well, he's controlling Kulucan real well. Ground and pound is a little weak. They're just short, sharp strikes. Nothing that's really going to damage Kulucan. But eventually, if this goes a long way, if this goes into the late second round or into the third round, all his takedowns and controls will tire out Kulucan.
That's right, and in the eyes of the judges here, they're possibly round winners as
Exactly, that's exactly what they are, Rob. Again, going for that guillotine. Now a mounted guillotine. Falls to his back. It's an arm-in guillotine. And he taps! He taps!
There we go.
The arm-in guillotine, but the strength of Calin, the technique of the London shoot fighter, actually make Kulucan tap. This is the big overhand strike. Nice hip throw. Beautiful by Calin. Controlling his opponent. This is where Kulucan just took one too many strikes. Again with the 3 for 3, as you said, Ben, on the floor. This is the guillotine, arm-in guillotine, but the strength, the technique of Calin, it pulls off a tap out.
Referee Andy Sledge calls a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 36 seconds in the very first round. Declaring your winner by tap out due to guillotine choke, fighting out of the red corner, Florian Calin. And your runner-up is Salih Kulucan.
What a fight. We're sitting cage side, and we were just both saying the guys were so evenly matched.
I mean, for their debut,